Hello everybody, welcome for this new episode of the Bestiary of Terebia, and today I will talk to you about the Arylazi. So, what is an Arylazi? As you can see here, it's like something like a lion, but with a very long tail, with long hairs at the end. So it's considered as a monster by the shepherds and the Puritans. His triangle number is 36, so it's pretty high, in fact. And the advice is use your cloak. I will explain why a bit later. So for the Puritans, it's the same thing. The only elements is the purity scale, which is pretty low. So here you have an example of the purity scale of the Puritans. So the Arylazi is at the same level of the ogres, so it's very very low in fact. And here you have the triangle of Wulfric, so it's a pretty dangerous creature. On a map, you can see that you can find that creature in the middle of Terebia. It's a region with. It's not mountains, but it's not flat. You can have some flat areas, but with big cliffs and some little mountains. And generally, that creature will hide in a little forest or caves or places a bit difficult to access. So, why this creature is so dangerous? You can see here, it looks like a lion. It's the same size, in fact. So of course, like a lion, the claws and the mouth are dangerous, but also the tail. So for the mouth, it's I think obvious because even for the lion, the mouth is dangerous. Uh, but the dentition is a bit different. You will have poisonous fangs, so it's not like the snakes, for example. In fact, it's not an injection by the fangs. It's just poison in the mouth, uh, which stick on the poisonous fangs, and because of that, go in the body of the victim. After that, you have little canines, which are not very important for the creature, and finally sharp teeth to cut uh, pieces out of the body. And now the principal weapon, the tail. At the end of it, you will have absorbent horsehair, a link to a spongy membrane. Under it, you will have a venom sac uh, with poison glands. The poison will go in the venom sac and by capillarity uh, go in the absorbent horsehair. And when the creature will use his tail, you can be hurt by the absorbent horsehair and be covered by poison. The poison in fact is composed with two different things. You have the real poison, uh, which is very dangerous, melt with another one, which is not especially a poison, but which is very sticky. And the poison in the tail is will burn, in fact, the skin or the flesh, and so the other substance is here to stick the victim and the poison together. Because of that, you have different area. Under 6 meters, you can be it can be directly hit by the tail, so it's dangerous because of that. Because you will have the maximum quantity of poison on you, and also the impact. After 50 meters, under 50 meters, you can have projection of poison and of the sticky substance, and it will not be deadly, but it can be very dangerous. And finally, under 30 meters, you will have only projection of the sticky substance, which is lighter than the poison. The poison is pretty heavy, in fact, and so it can't go as far as the sticky substance. So, in the yellow area, you will have a lot of sticky substance which is inoffensive, and if you have a pretty bad luck in the sticky substance, you can have a little bit of poison, but it will not be it will not be a very big problem. It will be painful, but not a problem to fight or to run. So now, what are the relation of the scarecrow? And so, the advice: use your cloak is in first to protect you from the poison, but also you can throw your cloak on the tail of the creature. It will stick to the hairs, and so protect you from the poison, because it will cut the cloak of the region are very special, because they can't bring the poison by capillarity, so it will cut the danger represented by the poison, and of course by the projection. So the Puritans and the shepherds considered that creature as a very big danger. But if the shepherd will principally fight it around the village, the Puritans then want the extermination of the creature. So it's all you want to know about that creature. For the next episode, you can choose between the Wahmratia, the werewolves or lycans, or the malchien. And bye to the next episode.